Hey, so I was contemplating whether or not to share this message because I am absolutely exhausted. But I do feel like it's something I needed to get it out. Excuse me, need to get out. I needed to get it out since yesterday. But I'm going to share it today. So, Friday night, I went out and I had a great time. And I didn't really want to go to work on Saturday. So, I was hoping to find a way to get out of going to work on Saturday. So I'm telling God, like, I would love to just rest today. I would love for Saturday to be my rest day. I had to work Saturday and Sunday. And miraculously, my schedule got changed for Saturday. So it was like I wanted to get out of that specific schedule for Saturday. And I was praying to get out of that specific schedule. And I surely did get out of that specific schedule. I got put into another schedule. So yes, I did get rid of it as I prayed for something else. Against my better judgment, against my thoughts and desires. But as it also what happened after, I also got out of Sunday. So while my schedule did change for Saturday, I also got out of working on Sunday. And this was more of a reminder to be specific in your prayers because God will offer you the desires of your heart, but it may not look how you expected it to. So be very specific about how you want something to turn out when it arrives to you. But also be open to what God is doing in your life the way that God wants to do it. Because there's a reason why God intended for me to rest today on Sunday opposed to yesterday, which was Saturday. It was divinely orchestrated for the rest to happen on this day rather than yesterday. And I'm okay with that. We have to be open to going with the flow of things, having faith, and trusting God's plan and process, which is not always easy. But if you take it as joys and wonders, it gets a little bit better because when I did end up going to work yesterday, I had so many divine, powerful interactions that I knew I was destined to be there yesterday, or else I wouldn't have met the amazing people that I did and had the conversations where I was used and someone else was being used to move through me and give me a message and messages. So sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture about what God might be doing and why, but not so much where you're searching like frantically, like, what was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? Why am I here? Like, not like that. But more so like, oh, this makes sense. Oh, I just walked past $1 on the floor. This made sense why I was here. Oh, I just went to Subways and the person behind me paid for my food. This made sense why I was here today. Oh, I entered this coffee shop and they gave me a free brownie. It made sense why I was here today. Oh, I came to this place and someone needed my help. It made sense why I was here today. Oh, I had a conversation with this woman and she said she'd been looking for the information that I've been giving her for so long. It made sense why I was here today. I met someone and they invited me somewhere. It made sense why I was here today. So while we also have to be specific in our prayers, we have to stay open to the divine interactions, the divine, sometimes distractions, because I'm hearing there's a miracle waiting, and I'm hearing there's more waiting on the other side. What you need, and I don't know why that Tim song is playing in my head. I'm not what you need. I don't know where that message, where that message is taking me, but what you need might not always be what you think you need. Sometimes you think you don't need something and you actually do need it. Sometimes you think you don't want something and you actually need to have that thing a part of your. Sorry, the message got interrupted. No matter how much you try to say you prefer to be one way, God knows who and what we really need. No matter how much resistance we offer, because the resistance I'm hearing might prolong the process of it being around you, with you, or you understanding why it's in your life. But that doesn't mean that it won't arrive. That doesn't mean that you won't experience it. You can resist it for a long time. That doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. And I guess I'm chanting that song like I'm not what you need. You may think someone is not what you need, or something is not what you need, or a position is not what you need, or a thing is not what you need. All the while, this same thing that you thinking you don't need or doesn't need you is you, transforming your life, changing you, elevating you, evolving you, growing you, making you the person that you were destined to be all along, putting you into the positions you were destined to be in all along. A huge part of your evolution. I'm going to stop there, but take that how you feel. And I pray it resonates with someone. I did share my message yesterday to my personal family that I used to pray about French fries. And it sounds weird, but that's me being specific in my prayers because God knows what I need. God knows my heart. God knows my desires. So it's me saying, oh, God, I really pray these French fries are hot today. Hot today, excuse me. But I say all that to say, no prayer is too small. No prayer is too small. And some people might say, well, God has bigger things to worry about. Oh, I don't want to worry God with that. God wants to know everything, all of your desires. Pray, manifest, create, create. I'm hearing that again over and over my head. Create, pray, manifest, create. Call it in. Call it in. Stop speaking brokenness over your life. Stop speaking brokenness over your life. That's just coming to me now to share with you. Stop speaking brokenness over your life. Stop speaking lack over your life. Stop speaking unhealthiness over your life. Stop speaking unbelonging and undeserving over your life. Have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Take this how you feel.